Have you ever noticed how some people always talk about changing their life? Big dreams, success, money, a completely different life. They imagine it clearly. They believe they're capable of it. But months or even years go by and nothing actually changes. It's not because they are lazy and they don't want it. Psychology shows there are deeper reasons behind this pattern. 1. They mistakenly equate thinking with advancement. In psychology, visualizing success can provide the brain a sense of achievement. So, when someone constantly thinks about their goals, their brain releases small doses of satisfaction, almost like they've already made various advancement. This reduces the urgency of taking actual action. 2. They romanticize the outcome. They picture the success, the lifestyle, the recognition, but they don't emotionally connect with the process it takes to get there. So when reality feels difficult, repetitive, and slow, they lose interest. 3. Motivation hides a fear of failing. They are not unambitious. They are afraid of what would happen if they failed. Therefore, they remain in the planning stage rather than compromising their self-image, because their dream is still ideal as long as they don't try. 4. They depend on motivation instead of systems. They wait to feel inspired before taking action. But motivation is unpredictable. Some days it's there, most days it's not. Without systems, habits, and structure, they stop as soon as motivation fades. 5. Overthinking causes mental fatigue. They think very attentively about every action, every result, every possibility. However, mental energy decreases by this ongoing processing. They feel exhausted by the time when it's time to take action. Thus, they take no action. 6. They underestimate small actions. They think success requires big moves, big changes, or perfect plans. But psychology shows consistency in small actions is what actually creates long-term results. Because small steps feel insignificant, they don't take them seriously. 7. They fear losing comfort. Big change requires discomfort, uncertainty, and risk. Even if someone says they want success, their brain is wired to protect comfort. So they stay in familiar routines, even if those routines keep them stuck. 8. They measure progress emotionally. If they don't feel productive, they assume they're failing. But real progress is often invisible in the beginning. Because they don't see immediate results, they quit too early. 9. They protect their ego. Trying and failing feels like proof that they're not good enough. So they avoid fully committing. Because if they never give their best, they can always say, "I could have done it if I really tried." Final thoughts. Everyone dreams about a better life. But dreaming is easy. The truth is, your mind will always try to keep you comfortable. It will give you reasons to wait, to plan, to think more. But the people who actually change their lives, they act anyway. Even when they don't feel ready, even when it's uncomfortable, even when their mind says, "Not today." Because in the end, success isn't about knowing more, it's about acting more, even when your mind is full of excuses.